Welcome back to us. Today we are going to discuss about the combinational circuits. Basically it comes under the concept of combinational logic. In digital systems we studied about in the previous video, we discussed about the combinational logic and also we discussed about the comparison between the combinational circuits and the sequential circuits. Okay, if you have not watched that video, please go back to that video and come back to this session. In case of combinational circuits, we know that it consists of some m inputs and some n outputs. Any random variable you can take, and this I can call it as m inputs, and these are the n outputs, and this is the combinational circuit. So in case of this basic concept, we know that combinational circuits, the output depends only on the current values of the inputs. This is the basic fundamental concept about the combinational circuits. And as we know that inputs, and we are talking about the digital systems, the input variables and the output variables can only take two values, that is zeros and ones, because everything is represented in terms of binary language. So this is the basic block diagram about the combinational circuits. And now we are going to deal with one of the important example or the most commonly used example, that is the adders. So in that adders we are going to discuss about the first one, that is the half adder. So we are going to study about the basic fundamental or the half adder, basic fundamental arithmetical addition concept for the 1 bit, and then we are going to write the truth table for the same, and followed by we are going to arrive at the expression and then the circuit diagram for the half adder. When we say half adder, it performs the 1 bit addition for the binary numbers. In binary numbers we represent everything in terms of zeros and ones, and we already know the basic addition rules for the single bits. So when we say 0 plus 0, the result is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, and 1 plus 0 is 1, and 1 plus 1 is 1, 0. In the final case, if you observe, all these are representing the addition result, or we can call it as the sum result, and only in the last case, that is 1 plus 1, which cannot be represented with only 1 bit, so we need 2 bits here. So 1 plus 1 is, sum is 0 and carries 1. So the same thing we are going to put it on the truth table. So let us take x and y as the inputs and carry and sum as the outputs. So for the 2 bits we will be having the combinations 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. So this is the basic inputs we should give. So these represent the inputs and these represent the output. So we need, and we know that combinational circuit consists of m inputs and n outputs. That means here we are having 2 outputs here. So when we say 0 plus 0, we should know this sum. So sum is 0 and carry is, there is no carry, so carry is also 0. In case of 0 plus 1, sum is 1 and carry is 0. In case of 1 plus 0, again sum is 1, carry is 0. Now in case of this 1 plus 1, sum is 0 and carry is 1. So these are the 2 outputs. So this carry and sum represent the output of the addition, and the x and y represent the added and augment bits of the addition. So these x and y represent the added and augment bits of the addition, and c and s represent c for the carry, s for the sum. These represent the output of the addition. So when we have this truth table already with us, next our objective is to arrive at the expression, the logical boolean expression we should arrive at, and based on the logical expression we can carry out the block diagram. We can arrive at the circuit diagram for this. So to arrive at this, we can have 2 approaches. One by looking at the directly truth table and we can arrive at the expression, or one more is the K-map method. Now let us consider this x, y and c initial one, for the first time we'll take only x and y as the inputs and we'll leave this and we'll take only carry, and in the second chance we can take x and y and then we can take only the sum. So if you take up the first one, x and y, without this sum, if you just clearly observe this 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1. So what is this basically? This basically is equivalent to the AND gate, because in the AND gate we know that when both the inputs are high, the output will be high. So we can get the carry as the output by using x and y, and we can use one AND gate. Now let us take the second alternative to get the second method, or the second chance we'll take the sum. So in case of sum, you should leave this, and if you observe this 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 is 1 and 1 1 is 0. Now if you observe this carefully, this sum is equivalent to the output of our XOR gate. So that means by using one AND gate and one XOR gate, I can design the half adder. So we can write the expression for the sum and we can write the expression for carry. So as I said, carry can be obtained by using the one AND gate. So the expression will be xy. And for the sum, this will be x XOR y. So that is the XOR gate. Or we can also write this as, here I will write s is equal to x XOR y, or this can be written as x dash y plus x y dash. Okay, x dash y plus x y dash. So either we can use this XOR gate directly, or we can use AND gates, NOT gate, and with OR gate also we can design this. So if they ask you about the explanation of half adder for the 5 marks, you need to write the basic concept of half adder, what it does, and what are the input variables and output variable represents. So we know that input variable represent the add-in and OR-GAND bits, and the output variable represent the sum and carry. So by looking at this output, we can have two expressions, one for the carry and one for the sum. For the sum, the expression will be x XOR y, that is x dash y plus x y dash, and for the carry it is xy. So once you are clear with this truth table and the expression, the remaining part, that is the designing of the circuit diagram, is very easy. So for that we are going to write the circuit diagram very easily. So we need one AND gate. So let us take the inputs x and y. Let us take the inputs x and y. Okay, and then by using this x and y, so to get the sum I need XOR gate. So XOR symbol will be used like this. So this is the XOR gate, that is the inputs x and y, and then this completes our output for the sum, and for the carry I need this xy. So this x and y is available here, so I can take this x and I can take this y, and this will be, so this represents the sum as the output, and this represents the carry. So for carry I have xy as the AND gate, and for the sum I have xy as the input, that is x1. So in the today's session we discussed the example of combination circuit, that is the half adder, basic concept of it, the truth table and its basic operation, how to arrive at the Boolean expression, and then followed by the circuit diagram. So this is the circuit diagram for the half adder. So this is a very important concept for the examination, which is most widely asked in most of the exams for the 5 marks. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I wish you would give a valuable feedback for this, and I hope you will continue to subscribe my channel. Thank you.